Focus Live is brought to you by
Dawat Ultima, the biryani specialist.
Hello and a very warm welcome to you all. I am Vikas Nangia with TV Asia's Focus Live Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all the viewers of Focus Live yesterday who specifically called while we had the legendary Sarod maestro with us, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan Saab on the program. Your participation means a lot, and that was a great way that we were able to give a kickstart to the Diwali festive week. Tonight, as we talk about Diwali, it reminds me of a very popular quote that we cannot help everyone, but everyone can help someone. हम सब किसी की मदद तो नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन सब कोई किसी ना किसी की मदद जरूर कर सकता है. And the message of Diwali is all about enlightening others. अंधेरे से दिए जो हमारा जो दिया जो हम जलाते हैं, अंधेरे से उजाले की ओर ले जाता है हमें दीपावली का पर्व. आज जो हम फोकस लाइव सीजन 2 में एक बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर बातचीत करने वाले हैं, और वो बातचीत ये कि किस तरह से हम एनआरआईज अपने मदरलैंड में जो लोग अंडर प्रिविलेज हैं, किसी ना किसी त्रासदी से गुजर रहे हैं, उनकी किस तरह से मदद कर सकते हैं. Ladies and gentlemen, almost 3 weeks ago, parts of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar had a catastrophic situation where many cities were flooded because of the monsoon. और वो बरसात कुछ इस तरह की थी जो 5 दिन तक चली, और मसलादार बरसात ने हालांकि रेड अलर्ट भी था, लोगों को बताया भी गया था, लेकिन उसके बाद भी परिस्थिति ऐसी कि उससे जूझ पाना बहुत ही कठिन था. इस बीच जो सरकारी संस्थाएं जो कर पाई वो कर पाई, लेकिन प्रवासी भारतीयों ने कहीं ना कहीं इसमें विशेष भूमिका निभाई है. और जैसा कि मैंने शुरुआत में कहा कि हम सब किसी की मदद तो नहीं कर सकते, लेकिन सब कोई किसी ना किसी की मदद जरूर कर सकता है. आज हमारे साथ टीवी एशिया स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं दो ऐसी संस्थाएं जो इस और मदद करने के लिए तैयार है, खासतौर पर बिहार में. और बिहार की परिस्थिति जो है अभी भी रिकवरी जोन में है. हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में दो प्रसिद्ध संस्थाएं, FIA न्यूयॉर्क ट्राई स्टेट जो अम्ब्रेला ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, उसके सदस्य मौजूद हैं, और साथ ही साथ इसी अम्ब्रेला ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की सदस्यता निभाते हुए दूसरी संस्था जो है बजाना बिहार झारखंड एसोसिएशन ऑफ नॉर्थ अमेरिका. इन दोनों संस्थाओं के सदस्य हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में मौजूद हैं, और इन्हीं संस्थाओं से हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में दो पैनलिस्ट, हमारे साथ 4 पैनलिस्ट भी मौजूद हैं. तो सबसे पहले आप सब अपने लिए तालियां बजाइए, अपना स्वागत कीजिए. वेलकम टू TV Asia's Focus Live Season 2. And let me introduce you to our panelists on the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us Alok Kumar, who is the president of FIA New York Tri-State. Alok, welcome to the program. Our second panelist on the program is Vinay Singh. He's the president of BJANA, Bihar Jharkhand Association of North America. Vinay Singh, welcome to the program. Our third guest on the program is Shashi Sinha. He's the former president, the past president of BJANA. Thank you so much, Mr. Sinha, for joining us over here. And we've also been joined by Dr. Anil Singh. He's the executive member of BJANA. Gentlemen, thank you so very much. Thank you for being part of Focus Live Season 2. Before we really get into the conversation and really understand the devastation what took place in Bihar floods, I'd like to show the viewers of Focus Live this audio visual, and thereafter we'll get started with the conversation. So, gentlemen, the situation is very, very challenging, very devastating. And before I really get into the efforts put in by BJANA and by FIU New York Tri-State, I really want to understand that, when you listen to the news, the way, whether it is in the print or the electronic media, uh, it has been put together, and altogether certain facts have been put together, how the people have blamed the state government, how the state government has blamed the central government, and everything is going on. In the midst of it, many people have just called us, have called the whole scenario, the whole situation as act of God. They've just left it to saying that ये प्राकृतिक त्रासदी है जिसके लिए बिहार की तैयारी नहीं थी. I'd like to start with Mr. Sinha, with you, because Patna is the most affected city, and you belong to that city, and you have a great know-how of the city. What is your take on the situation as of now?
Well, you can say that it's a God created situation, but we as a human always try to deal with that. And this time, definitely, we caught sleeping. Whole Patna is below, it's kind of ball. So if you normally Patna water has to be pumped out, and in past I don't know how many years, maybe way before I was born, Patna has one flood that was in 75, but that was because of the embankment breach. This is the first time this much water has been accumulated because of the rain, and we were not able to pump out. So either the drainage system is not working, either the pump is not working, either we are clogging the drainage system, we are having unplanned development, whatever. But definitely we need to get ready and deal with the current situation, help people as much we could in the tactical time right now. And for the long run, we all should try to do whatever we can to improve the whole situation.
You know what? I like the fact that you accepted, when I say you, it doesn't mean personally you, but you refer to the people who are actually in the power right now, wherein you said that this time they were actually caught sleeping. Because the Bihar floods, it's not the first time. It has happened year after, it has not happened year after year, but in times and again, it has been done. But the infrastructure situation remains still challenging. Uh, whether should we be talking about the present government or so, but more importantly, the residents of the city also should hold responsibility at their end. Vinay Singh, how would you react to that question?
I have like a different undertake. I know whatever flood happened. Now, why it happened? What was the problem? Whether the city was not ready, or state government was not ready, or central government was. I cannot do anything. As a BJANA, I just cannot go and change their system. They will
Correct.
continue the way they are doing.
Correct.
Only thing I can do, I can help them. So that's the way I look. I don't study like why it happened, what caused that thing. My goal is to like how to help those people, and that's where like we're looking, and that's what we try to do. Now again, there are lots of organizations which are working, Chief Minister Fund, lots of. Again, my goal is to give something to the like lower people who lost their like rickshaw wala, chai wala, right? Whether we can go and give him that chai ka bartan so that he can start his work like from next day, right? Give the basic needs, right? Pani, milk, to the like jhuki jhopri, and try to help them. So that's where look, and that's the way BJANA try to do, and that is our like first target. So we did the food and medicine. Now we're trying to find like a small vendors, small vendors, and try to help them so that they can start their life. And then after that, we'll go for the next stage.
Yeah, so this is a great approach when you say that you're not looking into what the causes were. You're looking into an effort that how you can help these individuals. But help ke liye, shouldn't there be a mindset that, God helps those who help themselves? Shouldn't they be vigilant and alert at their end as well if the government had already a few days in advance had announced and red alert? There were people who were still found taking selfies for TikTok and various other things, and they actually were the people who lost their lives.
So just like 1 minute, right? I want everybody. Again, I don't look those things. My goal is to help them. Whatever happened, right? Whether they're ready or not, they're in trouble. Moment they're in trouble, I'm going to help them.
Right.
Why? It's people should change themselves, government should change, people should elect proper government. That I'm not going to comment. As a like BJANA, right? Personal, I might have some different opinion, but as a BJANA, I don't consider that thing. My goal is just to help the people back home.
Seems like Mr. Sinha, you have a take on that. You want to react on that question?
I totally agree with Binay that at this point we need to help whatever we can. As I said, in a tactical way, we do need to do that, and we should do that whatever we can. For the long term, definitely there should be more cleaning. There should be more. Public should take responsibility for themselves also, as well as working with the government. Yes, we need to bring that jagrukta. We need to bring those kinds of mentality. We need to do that. And yes, that is not today, but it's a long run goal. It should be, and we also be part of that.
Okay, Alok, your responsibility comes as a dual responsibility because you are the president of FIA New York Tri-State for 2019 and 18 and 19, I would say. And then at the same time, I guess no, it's 19 and 20. I'm sorry, I apologize for that. You hold a dual responsibility for FIA New York Tri-State president for 2019 and 20, but at the same time, you're also an active member with BJANA. तो ये बताइए कि क्या कुछ जहन में था, क्या कुछ दिमाग में था जब आपने ये प्लेज लिया कि भी बिहार फ्लड विक्टिम्स की मदद की जाए?
Because thank you so much for having us on the Focus Live. और आपने 18 और 19 जैसे ही बोला सृजल ने स्माइल करना शुरू कर दिया तो मुझे लग गया क्या होने वाला है.
जी.
So with that
और आपकी स्माइल से मैं समझ गया that
so,
I have to correct myself.
Yeah. So like just give an example. In January हम लोग FI delegations like हमारे chairman रमेश पटेल, trustee and past president अंकुर वैद्य, सृजल पारिक, सुचेता बैन, हिमांशु भाटिया, all we went to the Bihar. And they have seen the Bihar, what like the kind of image all the time Bihar has is, अरे road होगा कि नहीं होगा, किधर तो गड्ढा ही रहेगा, या पता नहीं street light होगा कि नहीं होगा, मतलब कहीं ना कहीं गंदगी होगी. You know that kind of when I converse with anybody, the mindset, even the people from Bihar, they came here 20-30 years back. वो 10 साल से गए नहीं कभी बिहार, लेकिन उनसे पूछे अरे बिहार का बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्रेस हुआ, बोले अरे यार क्या बात करते हो, बेकार है, उसका कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. That's the mindset. So slowly are coming out from that one. So when you will interact with the chairman and Ankur Vaidya or Shrujal, they will tell you what the change they have seen by themselves. It is not. I'm proud Bihar, you know that, and मैं तो हमेशा अच्छा ही बोलूँगा. लेकिन उनसे आप जब सुनेंगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि how it is.
Right.
Regarding this flood, like when I saw the one news where the member of parliament, Ram Kripal Yadav, वो नदी में ही डूब रहे थे, बच गए.
जी.
ठीक है. तो you can see कि the preparedness mindset क्या है. वो अपने आप को जब ठीक से नहीं कर पाते हैं, तो जनता क्या करेंगे?
जी.
I'm not going as a politician's point of view, as an individual.
Right.
Then another thing, like we respect so much to our honorable Deputy Chief Minister Sushil Modi ji. He has stuck 3 days in the flood. That means red alert never worked. आप जो red alert बोल रहे थे, red alert था, तो he was the deputy chief minister. उनको सबसे पहले पता था. He would have taken care of it. नहीं कर पाए. So what I'm saying कि गलती आम लोगों की है. प्लास्टिक हम फेंकते हैं, ड्रेनेज बंद कर देते हैं, वो एक जगह है. एट द सेम टाइम जो एजेंसीज हैं जिनका काम है साफ करना, देख रेख करना है, उन्होंने भी काम नहीं किया है. और उन्होंने काम क्यों नहीं किया है, तो कहीं ना कहीं जो उसको देखने वाले हैं, जो उनके वहाँ का जो मेयर है पटना के, उनका इंटरव्यू देख के आश्चर्य लगा. वो मेयर कैसी हैं?
जी.
इनको पता ही नहीं ड्रेनेज सिस्टम का.
जी. और वही मेयर हैं जो सुंदर सिटी, स्मार्ट सिटी की बात करती चली आ रही हैं पटना को बनाने के. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take a quick short break over here, and after the break, we'll also open the studio line. The number to call us here in the studio is 732-650-1100. We'll also open the floor over here. We'll also be taking some questions from our guests who are sitting in the studio. And we jointly would like to get your reactions as well. What do you think about the devastation in Bihar or any other part of India, you know, when the natural disaster take place, how India is ready for it? We've also got on the program Dr. Anil Singh, from whom after the break, when we come back, we'll get his reaction on preparedness, how important it is to get prepared for situations like this and how to overcome situations like this. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned and keep watching Focus Live Season 2.
Akshaya Patra serves hot meals to 1.7 million children in over 14,000 schools in India daily. We are the driving force to eradicate classroom hunger in India, often providing the only meal a child receives in a day. It costs only $20 to feed a child for a year.
Please do not lose this opportunity.
You check in frequently to see how the markets are doing. But what you really need to know is how you're doing. Where do you go for that? Right here, personalcapital.com. Join for free. You'll get a dashboard that shows you all your accounts in one place. Income, spending, investments, even your net worth, all in real time. You'll get all these free retirement and investing tools, including a retirement planner that takes the guesswork out of retirement, plus wealth management options. Join at personalcapital.com.
आप ना मेरे साथ बिजनेस में पार्टनरशिप कर लो। मेरे पास ऐसा प्रोडक्ट है ना जो सब गुप्त रोगों का इलाज है। प्रोडक्ट मेरा, पेशेंट आपके, मुनाफा दोनों का।
सूप तेरी कहानी है, वर्दी तेरा हीरो है। कहानी को नहीं, हीरो को बे।
वो जो मेरा है ना छोटा भाई, उसे बाहुबली बनना है डॉक्टर।
इसका कुछ सोल्यूशन है?
उनको ये सूप पिला दो।
ये लगाने का है कि खाने का?
पहला खाने का, फिर लगाने का।
Welcome back. You're watching Focus Live Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight on the program, we are talking about NRIs helping the motherland. We're talking especially about Bihar flood victims and how two of the prominent organizations, FIA New York Tri-State and BJANA, has come together to raise funds for the needy on this occasion of Diwali. The Diwali, that the message that it gives to help the needy. Joining us today on the program, we have with us four individuals. I've introduced you folks. I've introduced these folks to you earlier as well. We've got Alok Kumar from FIU New York Tri-State. We've got Vinay Singh from BJANA, Shashi Sinha from BJANA, and we've got Dr. Anil Singh again from BJANA. Gentlemen, once again, welcome to the program. We've also got the viewers, guests live in the studio as well. 1,400 villages in 15 districts have been affected, and a lot of locals, as I said in the beginning, that they have blamed the dysfunctional infrastructure as health dangers. It is leading to massive dangers of health. Especially, we hear that these days chikungunya, dengue, and several other diseases are evolving, and many are affected badly with it. Dr. Singh, would you comment on it, that how should be the preparedness be for a situation like this?
So, thank you, Vikas. The first thing which I think I should answer is, what will I do if I am there in that area?
Correct.
America is different, India is different, Bihar is different. So, as a person, what we do here, if we know it's going to come, we get water, right? We keep some medicines. We know that for 1 week we'll out of touch with other people. So you want to keep some food. Now, you may not have electricity, so you want to keep some dry food items, non-perishable. As a doctor, I think if you're safe, if you're dry, you should not get many problems. Initially, those 7 days. If you get fever, take paracetamol, painkillers, whatever you keep, usually at home, nothing specific. But suppose after 7 days, when water is drying and mosquitoes are born, that's what vector-borne diseases happen, like chikungunya and dengue. Hopefully by that time you should have some help. That's why BJANA is trying to, raise money. So we help people for these things, when people can go into the houses and help people. So that's health side. Of course, hygiene comes, when there are things around. You want to make sure you are dry. Then government should help at that time. That's what is missing, I think, in this time. So now we should all raise money and help local people. to take care of these issues. And that's why I think our President Vinay Singh ji said that thing, whatever happened, people took selfies or whatever. Because of their immaturity, we should not worry about what happened to common people, right? So I think that covers most of the medicine part.
Right. I want to ask Vinay ji to you and Alok. So, what have the efforts been from you two individuals in giving this initiative a kickstart?
So I will tell you, like, I was thinking how to help food medicine. Then Alok told me कि भैया कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. Because again, we saw the footage, right? Rickshaw wala ka rickshaw डूब रहा है. It's really sad, right?
Right.
So, and again, it's, you know, like the whole thing is just like 10 minutes. You think for 10 minutes, then you go back to your life, right? Here is just like, it's a 10-minute thing, whether you can donate that money, and after that, everybody goes back to life. They're like office work, right? So that was the thing. So we thought, let's do it. And then again, that my target is again like the small, like people like who are daily wages. Like we had discussed in the group, okay, let's give the water filtering tablet and all that. I thought like no, because जिसके पास पानी है वो tablet जरूर रखा होगा. We want to give जिसके पास पानी है ही नहीं. So let's give them the water, right? So that is our target. And then as Alok said, so we thought let's target it. I asked Sasi ji, we asked like lots of people. I am not from Patna.
But
So-
Patna was not the only area, but you know, as long as
mostly
you
like Patna, right? So we asked like our community members, if you know anyone, right? Because at the end of, I believe in giving money directly to the affected people. I don't want to give my money to some CM fund or something else. I want to see a direct impact. Actually, people are working. Otherwise, I would have shown you some like video where like we are helping a small chai wala, rickshaw wala, pan wala, and then
And
how it's helping.
as you're talking about it, we are showing those images where BJANA has been on ground and has been distributing food and water and all those essential items that you're mentioning about it. So those were some of the initiatives that you wanted to, that you believed in and you took the initiative.
Right.
आलोक, इससे पहले कि मैं आपकी प्रतिक्रिया जानूं, आपसे जानूं कि आपकी तैयारी किस तरह से और इस सिलसिले को, इस इनिशिएटिव को आपने किस तरह से किक स्टार्ट दिया. Callers have already joined in. Let's make them part of the program as well and get their reaction on the Bihar flood victims. Let's get the first caller of the day. Yes, you're live on Focus Live. Who's this? Where are you calling us from?
Hi, this is Mahesh from Pennsylvania.
Mahesh, welcome to the program. What's your question for our panelists today as we discuss about Bihar floods?
All right, I feel really sorry for the Indian floods. Why not they work on the flood walls or, natural detention basins, or, why can't they improve the channel improvement and drainage flow and diversion of the flood water? And what are they like trying to do on that? And also, I have another question. So how can I, if you want to donate something, how can I donate that?
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. So I guess I think the second question first, lete hain, where that's a great question. Both the questions are great questions. Thanks so much, Mahesh, for calling in from Pennsylvania. So I guess who wants to answer where if the people want to contribute towards the cause? Vinay, you want to?
Yeah, so you can go to the bajana.org or you can send payment to the bajana@payment.org, directly to the PayPal. We have on the Facebook also. Go to our Bajana Facebook. People are already donating money from all over world with like nice comments and all that. Whatever they contribute, I am getting like money like $10, right? So again, dollar is still like powerful.
Yeah,
You
every single
convert,
dollar
right?
goes a long way in a
And
situation
it
like
works.
this. Yeah.
So please go there and you can donate there.
Yeah. And what about the first question now in terms of, again, I think it's related to the preparedness only. I think Dr. Singh wants to go ahead.
So if I got the question right, it was why don't we drain it early and all that thing,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
If it's too much water, you cannot drain it. There is no place to drain it, right?
Right.
So naturally, it comes from Nepal, rivers of Nepal. 7 rivers join into one.
That is one of the reasons.
Right.
That's not the reason.
Right.
That's but
Rain, heavy rainfall.
Yeah.
So that's natural disaster. You cannot help at that time. If it happened already, it happened, right?
Right.
Permanent solution, if there is any, government is working on it. I think there was a scheme from Atal Bihari Vajpayee to join some rivers, and all that never happened, as you know. So it's a difficult question to not only answer for me, but for everybody in India, including government.
Ji, Alok?
Yeah, I think in coming days, that problem is going to definitely solve because it is about the power. Now the Chief Minister knows very well, if we will not find the solution for this problem, next time I may not be the Chief Minister of Bihar.
Right.
So next time in Patna at least it's not going to happen, and they will probably implement all across the Bihar. So that's I can see by the actions and by the interactions of couple of people back home, and that's what I felt, that they're working very hard. They bring the so many pumps after the devastations, but now I don't think like that situation is going to come for sure.
And we were talking about also.
Don't mind, right? I just want to take that question, right?
Yeah.
So it's like what we can do. Again, we cannot do because it's a government control, right? But as Alok was saying, that when Ramesh Patel and Ankur and the whole FI team went to Bihar, we met the Bihar Chamber of Commerce also. We met the Deputy Chief Minister also. And he told categorically that they don't want money. They want technology, knowledge. And we told them, like, we have people in our community, like they are the expert of the bridges and tunnels. So we told them we can help them. We can help them with the knowledge. But again, they have to execute that thing. That is not in our control.
Right.
So yeah, because and then like you have the live example right now. All the three is sitting here. You can ask them directly, and they can tell you what the experience, what they have seen from their own eyes.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess you want me to really get the reaction from three of these individuals who visited Bihar before the floods really, the situation really occurred over there. But and I will do that momentarily, but I also want to open the floor for some questions related to the Bihar floods as well. Before we reach out to the audience and get the reaction from the guests over here, I want to show you another audio visual, which is such an eye-opener and such an emotional footage of the ground reality of Bihar floods. Can we have the audio visual, please? तो दिल को दहला देने वाले ये दृश्य कई बार सोच में पड़ जाते हैं हम लोग कि प्राकृतिक त्रासदी इंसान को एकदम घर से बेघर कर देती है। कहीं दीपावली के अवसर पर जो है हम दीप जला रहे होंगे और कहीं ऐसी परिस्थिति है कि कुछ खाने के भी वादे हैं, मतलब इस तरह की परिस्थिति है। और इस बीच जो है एनआरआई कम्युनिटी अपनी ओर से प्रयास कर रही है। एक कॉल लेते हैं और उसके बाद ब्रेक लेंगे और फिर हम अपने गेस्ट्स के क्वेश्चंस भी लेंगे। जी फोकस लाइव में आपका स्वागत है। कौन बोल रहे हैं, कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
नमस्कार, मेरा नाम हरीश गांधी, मैं एलेक्ट्रॉन पेंसिल्वेनिया से बोल रहा हूँ।
गांधी साहब, बहुत बहुत स्वागत आपका फोकस लाइव में। आपका क्या सवाल है आज के पैनलिस्ट से या बिहार फ्लड्स को लेकर के आपकी क्या प्रतिक्रिया है?
ये पूरी टीम जो यहाँ पे मौजूद है, इट्स हाईली अप्रिशिएटेड। दे बीइंग एनआरआईज, दे आर जस्ट सॉल्यूशन कॉन्शियस and they come forward with helping when it comes to food, shelter, clothing, medicines, whatever. But just this question arises like this: जब भी हिंदुस्तान में ये इवेंट ऐसे जब होते हैं, माने ये जो डिजास्टर जब होते हैं, तो कॉमन मैन जो विक्टिम जो होते हैं, उन लोग की ये कंप्लेन है कि उनको जो एलोकेट किया गया होता है स्टेट गवर्नमेंट के साथ यूएन या WHO वगैरह का जो फंड्स उनको एलोकेट किया गया होता है, जब भी वो क्लेम करने जाते हैं तो 1000 फर्स्ट करो 1000 मिलना होता है उसको, तो उसको 200 ही मिलता है। तो जो अथॉरिटीज वहां पे होती है वो बोलते हैं कि भाई आपको जो मिला वो कंसर्न करो, हमने क्या ले लिया वो उसको, तो आपको डोंट गेट इन्वॉल्व इनटू इट, आपको चाहिए तो लो नहीं तो जा। तो अभी ये इतनी भी छानबीन करते हैं वहां पे जाते हैं, तो ये कभी नोटिस किया हो और इन लोग अथॉरिटीज को कभी कुछ इसको रेक्टिफाई करे, ऐसा कुछ ध्यान दिया हो?
अच्छा सवाल गांधी साहब आपका। और मैं यहाँ बैठे पैनलिस्ट्स की प्रतिक्रिया जानता हूँ कि जो इस तरह की संस्थाएं WHO और कई और इस तरह की रेड क्रॉस और संस्थाओं को जो भी हम सहयोग देते हैं, उनका ये कहना है कि भी अगर 1000 दिया तो आम जनता तक जो जिनको पहुंचना चाहिए फ्लड विक्टिम्स को उन तक 200 पहुंचता है, या इस तरह की कम पैसे पहुंचे, सुविधा पहुंचती है। क्या कहेंगे? और इस बात की श्योरिटी अब बजाना किस तरह से देगी, FI किस तरह से देगी कि आप जो इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं वो उन तक उसी तरह से पहुंचेगा जैसे पहुंचना चाहिए?
इसका जो कह रहे हैं उसमें हम सहमत हैं और पूरी तरह नहीं भी सहमत हैं। सब लोग अपने अपने ढंग से करते हैं। बजाना से हम लोगों ने जब भी कोई भी कार्यक्रम किया है बिहार में या झारखंड में, we made sure that we have a local partnership where we have full control and complete transparency. हम लोगों ने इसके पहले भी बहुत सारे प्रोग्राम किए हैं जिसमें या तो यहाँ से मेंबर गए हैं और खुद उस चीज़ को डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किए हैं अपना समय अपना पैसा खर्च करके, और या तो जिन लोगों के साथ हम लोग ये काम कर रहे हैं हम लोग उनसे कहते हैं कि भाई आप पूरा हमको ट्रांसपेरेंट दिखाओ। इसके पहले हम लोगों ने मैमोग्राफी किया था 300 लोगों का, तो हर 300 आदमी का हैंड रिटन स्टेटमेंट था कि कैसा एक्सपीरियंस हुआ, तो उसमें लोकल कंट्रीब्यूशन भी था, लोकल लोगों का भी कंट्रीब्यूशन था। तो उसी तरह हम लोग जब भी ये करते हैं तो इट इज ट्रू what you are talking about the government and other organizations, I can agree to you, but we always try to do with our own resources, with our own people whom we trust and make them trustworthy.
Your connectivity is direct because you
Directly,
got your family,
direct to the
friends, relatives living over there.
Direct to the ground.
My question before you, Alok, express your thought, I want to ask you, have you contacted or are you working with any in alliance with any natural disaster agency which is on ground right now in Bihar? Are you working in alliance with any of those agencies?
Yeah. So we have like sitting one gentleman here, the Rahul. He's the young guy, but not like the government agencies, but the individuals. So we gather together as a volunteers. Then another guy is like Anurag. So we have like all the young guys there, and they come and say, "Let's do," without thinking anything. We provide them the funds, and they go. If you have seen the videos, like whether it's like dengue check, malaria, and all that,
right,
or even the food, we were able to reach to the people who were surrounded by the water. Nobody can go there without boat.
Right.
So this young man has done tremendous jobs, Rahul and Anurag. They have provided the services. Whatever the money we have collected here, we've given them, and they put the service directly to the individual who.
I think that is one of the best and the authentic ways that your own team members have gone and volunteered on ground over there. But at the same time, अगर आप किसी लोकल एजेंसी के साथ, जो गवर्नमेंट एजेंसी हो या नॉन गवर्नमेंटल भी हो, NGOs जैसे होते हैं, उनके साथ कोई अलायंस आप लोगों ने अभी कुछ किया है, कुछ इस तरह की कोई परिस्थिति? क्योंकि आप लोग भी किस हद तक और कितने समय तक रह सकते हैं?
नहीं, तो अभी जो राहुल की बात कर रहे हैं तो भी लोकल वैष्णो माता देवी एक संस्था है, सेवा संस्था है
जी,
उनके थ्रू कर रहे हैं. नेक्स्ट वीक आई एम गोइंग टू बी इन पटना एंड माय एफर्ट विल बी to find some reliable partners,
right,
where I can have full trust,
right,
my friends can have full trust, and we can have complete transparency. So always we look for a reliable NGO partner.
Right.
It could be individual, it could be NGO registered organization, or it could be group of people, but our intent is to take 100% where it has to go.
जी, इससे पहले मैं कुछ और calls लूं. We'll take a quick short break over here, and again, definitely in the next segment we are going to take the questions from our guests who are in the studio as well, and their reaction, on ground reaction, who have volunteered on ground and worked with the flood victims. So we'll get their reactions as well. We'll be right back after these messages. Stay tuned and keep watching Focus Live.
यो खेल सब पैंट पहन के खेले
ना भाई, बात चिप बनेगी जब घाघरे आली मारेगी नस्ताना.
इस उम्र में ऐसा निशाना. वैसे आपकी उम्र क्या होगी?
60 के ऊपर नीचे होगी. हाँ.
औरत चाहे किसी भी मुकाम पर पहुंच जाए, पर अपनी सही उम्र बताने से कतराती है.
ईसाना है, औरत उस उम्र का सही हिसाब ना लगा सके है जो उसने अपने लिए जी हो.
घर से दूर पर अपनों से नहीं. इस दिवाली खुशियां मनाएं अपनों के संग, रॉयल के संग. Happy Diwali.
I can't believe they charged me this much. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Go to cashnetUSA.com now. If approved, you may get the money you need as soon as tomorrow.
Thanks. Who are you?
I'm cashnetUSA.com. Man.
Apply now at cashnetUSA.com.
Money's on the way with CashNet USA.
बेबी हमारा पुनर्जन्म हुआ है टुकड़े टुकड़े कर दिए तुम्हारा तो पुनर्जन्म हुआ है
मेरा पूना में ही जन्म हुआ है
पुनः नहीं पुनर्जन्म हुआ है
पिछला जन्म पुनर्जन्म मुझे कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा
इसकी बीवी जो है ना वो इसकी बीवी नहीं है वो तेरी बीवी है और मेरी बीवी नहीं है वो इसकी बीवी है और हम दोनों की भाभी और जो तेरी बीवी है ना वो तेरी बीवी नहीं है वो मेरी बीवी है
हम अपनी बीवियों से शादी कर रहे हैं अपनी भाभीयों से
वेलकम बैक। आप देख रहे हैं टीवी एशिया का खास कार्यक्रम फोकस लाइव का सीजन 2 और आज खास बातचीत हो रही है बिहार फ्लड विक्टिम्स के बारे में और किस तरह से जो है प्रवासी भारतीय मिलकर के इन फ्लड विक्टिम्स की सहायता करने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं। दो संस्थाएं FIA न्यूयॉर्क ट्राई स्टेट और BJANA मिलकर के इस और कार्य कर रही हैं। हमारे साथ स्टूडियो में 4 पैनलिस्ट्स हैं, उनसे बातचीत हो रही है और यहाँ पर हमारे साथ इन दोनों संस्थाओं से काफ़ी सारे वॉलंटियर्स, संस्था के सदस्य भी मौजूद हैं। आप सबका कार्यक्रम एक बार फिर से स्वागत। एक दो झटपट कॉल्स ले लूँ मैं, कुछ कॉलर्स जो कर रहे हैं कॉल्स देश भर से और फिर उसके बाद वील ओपन द फ्लोर ओवर हियर। फोकस लाइव में आपका स्वागत है। कौन बोल रहे हैं, कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं?
हेलो।
Yes. Yes, ma'am, you're live on Focus Live. Go ahead.
What am I talking to? I'm talking to you. You're not on the TV.
Yes, you're live on air. Go ahead.
I see. I am calling because I am from Bihar and I go there almost every year.
Okay.
So the flood which happened this year, it is intense, but it has been flooding quite often.
Right.
Almost every year.
Right.
So they should, or if they have any authority to do it, or impress upon them to do it a long-term solution rather than a quick fix, help them this year. So can they do something like that? See, I'm in this country for the last 60 years, and I keep going every year. So things need to change.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I guess first of all, I want to appreciate that you called in, you participated, you react, and you go back every year. I think that deserves a round of applause. That you stay connected to your roots and you visit them. And what's disheartening is,
but the flood has been coming all the time because Ganga is there and the Kosi comes and it gets flooded.
Yeah.
So there has to be some long-term solution.
That is so true, and that's what we started our conversation with. That this has
I
happened repeatedly.
Talking to you, it is not on the TV.
Yeah, I hope that the government, reacts to this situation, understands the seriousness of it, because the situation what the people are going through right now. This has happened year after year, and I'm sure, as Alok was mentioning earlier,
No, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the person from the TV.
Right.
Am I?
Yeah, you are, ma'am. You are live, actually. We all can hear you. But we've got your question, we've got your concern, and I think our concern is just as yours. I wish there was some member of government who could answer more accurately about it. But our concerns are just as same, and that's what Alok said.
I have one answer.
Yeah, go ahead.
For that one, the best things, if all NRI, especially from Bihar origin, just write one letter to Chief Minister of Bihar or Deputy Chief Minister of Bihar, that what is this happening, why we cannot improve it. Possibly they will read and they will feel it that, oh my God, ये NRI लोग भी पीछे पड़ गए, कुछ तो करना होगा. So let's do that at least, to write in the best way, in the respectfully, that आप लोग थोड़ा कुछ कीजिए ताकि हमारा इज्जत बचा रहे और अच्छा लगे लोगों को वहाँ जीने में, बिहार से भागने की जरूरत ना पड़े. तो ऐसे करके हम लोग कुछ लिखें अच्छे तरीके से.
I think that's a great thought. और जब आप president बनते हो ना तो इस तरह की सोच बदलने लगती है. Thanks so much for calling in, ma'am, and being part of Focus Live. We'll get on to the next caller. Yes, you're live on Focus Live. Who's this? Where are you calling us from?
विकास जी नमस्कार, संजय बोल रहा हूँ मिसिसिपी से.
संजय जी बहुत बहुत स्वागत, धन्यवाद जैक्सन मिसिसिपी से कॉल करने के लिए। क्या सवाल है आपका या क्या प्रतिक्रिया है बिहार फ्लड्स को लेकर?
पहले तो ये पैनल के सभी सदस्यों को मेरा नमस्कार, और ये बहुत अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छा लगा ये जान करके कि सहायता कर रहे हैं पटना में लोगों की
जी।
और मेरी एक प्रतिक्रिया है और एक प्रश्न है
जी, गो अहेड।
प्रतिक्रिया है कि वो विनय जी से मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ कि इस बीमार में पड़ने से कोई फायदा नहीं कि वहाँ का ड्रेनेज सिस्टम कैसा है, वहाँ की सरकार क्या कर रही है, वहाँ के लोग क्या कर रहे हैं, ये नहीं है वो नहीं है। और पटना और भारत ने बहुत प्रगति किया है
जी।
और सभी का ऐसा माइंडसेट नहीं है कि अरे वहाँ तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता है, ऐसा नहीं है वैसा नहीं है, ऐसा खास करके मेरा माइंडसेट वैसा नहीं है
जी जी।
और उसने वहाँ पे बहुत प्रगति हुई है
जी।
और जहाँ तक ड्रेनेज वगैरह का सवाल है, ये कहीं भी कुछ हो सकता है। अब कुछ दिन पहले यहाँ न्यू ऑर्लियंस में क्या हुआ, हम यहाँ सबसे विकसित देश में रह रहे हैं और न्यू ऑर्लियंस में क्या हुआ कैटरीना के समय किसी से छिपा नहीं है। तो फिर यहाँ का ड्रेनेज सिस्टम क्या था, कैसा था
जी,
लेडी
जी,
कैसा था, लोगों ने क्या किया, तो फिर ये तो कहीं भी हो सकता है
जी।
तो उस विवाद में पड़ना सही नहीं है और हमारा यही काम है कि हम वहाँ क्या कैसे हेल्प करें।
जी संजय
तो
जी
मैं
सवाल
विनय जी से बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ।
जी सवाल संजय जी आपकी बात अच्छी रही। I am quite impressed with your reaction to the whole scenario, the way you you know reacted to the way Vinay ji said that. आपकी बात से मैं भी सहमत हूँ। सवाल क्या है सर?
जी जी सवाल है, मैं जब वोट कर रहा था तो उसका उत्तर कुछ मिल ही गया। मेरा यही मेरा कंसर्न है कि जो मैं डोनेट करने वाला हूँ वेबसाइट पे जा करके, तो ये जो डोनेशन के पैसे हैं वो सही जगह पहुंच जाएं।
जी जी।
इससे इसकी इसको कैसे आप एश्योर होंगे कि ये सही जगह जा रहा है?
I think that's again let's get the reassurance from the president Vinay Singh, and meanwhile he prepares his thoughts on reassurance. I just want to tell to all the viewers who are watching Focus Live that the website address is BJANA.org. That's BJANA.org. And the number is 732-692-7507. It's being flashed on the screen right now. Vinay, how do you reassure that the money will reach to the needy? And may I add to it, is it tax deductible or not?
Yeah, BJANA is a non-charity, non-profit organization, so it's everything 513, right? 513. Right. So it's tax deductible, and we immediately send the moment anybody contributes money, within like a day we send them the receipt so they can file with the tax.
Ji.
Now, couple of things, right? As you say, like how we make sure ki wo gaya ki nahi, and then whether we are aligning with the organization or not. So immediately when the flood happened, right? Our goal was to reach quickly as soon as possible. So we worked with Rahul, right? Rahul
Correct.
is here.
Correct.
And then we wanted to give them money.
Correct.
We don't wanted to find कि अच्छा कौन organization है क्या कर रहा है. We knew कि we have some volunteers, so we worked with them. Now for second, right? Because now we have like little bit more money, so we worked with for this dengue thing. So again, for that you'll have to work with some small organization. Again, I don't believe in working with the big. They already have tons of money, so they don't need our money. I still believe in like local, small, targeted people, and therefore we try to go and work with.
Right. Rahul, so they've mentioned a few times about you. I'll reach out to you. So you were the immediate responder to the situation from the NRIs from the New York tri-state area. Can you talk about how well you were prepared? What all items you carried with you? Was it just the money and you purchased everything out in India, or you took something from United States that was shipped from United States itself? Can you just give us some insight about how did the things pan out, for the flood victims?
First of all, thanks a lot to TV Asia and FI Association for standing with Bihar in this hour of need. And I'll just quickly summarize that how we conducted. I was the coordinator from US working with BJANA and my local volunteers, because everybody is asking for assurance, so let me tell them कि हम local volunteers के साथ काम करते हैं और वो directly, and that's under complete monitoring. मैं रातों रात जगता हूँ, and I even sent the numbers to President Vinay ji, Alok ji, कि आप अगर मॉनिटर करना चाहते हैं डायरेक्टली भी वीडियो से, तो मेरे वॉलंटियर्स आपको वीडियो शूट करके भेजते जाते हैं, पिक्चर्स भी, और एट द सेम टाइम अगर आप लाइव देखना चाहते हैं क्या क्या मेडिसिन बंट रहे हैं, किस तरह से लोग डॉक्टर्स चेकअप कर रहे हैं, तो वो भी आप देख सकते हैं। ये जहाँ तक कैसे किए इसकी बात है, तो हम लोगों ने 4 चरणों में, लाइक इन 4 phases we have conducted this flood relief activity. When the water was really high at level, that time water was the need, milk for kids, sanitary pad for women, food packets for right from children to old. That was the first phase. Second phase was also dealt in the same way, but third, as even Rohi said, that जब फ्लड, सबसे बड़ी बात बहुत सारे स्टेट्स के लोग नहीं जानते होंगे, बट बिकॉज बिहार फ्लडेड स्टेट है, हर साल, इस साल 3 बार बाढ़ आ चुकी है, दरभंगा में भी हमने काम किया था। एनीवे, टू कट इट शॉर्ट, तो जब फ्लड का पानी जाता है तो द बिगेस्ट एपिडेमिक इज देन, खाना ये तो मिल जाता है, बट उसके बाद जो डेंगू का प्रभाव होता है, इसके लिए मेडिकल सपोर्ट फॉर दोज पुअर पीपल, दैट इज द biggest need of the hour, need of the moment.
And that exactly was my next question to you, that before I really get into the break, my question to you was that since you were on ground, what is your assessment? What is the need of the hour? What is it that the victims require the most? Is it the food? Is it the money? Is it the water? Is it the medications? Is it the doctors on ground? And that would be my next question to Dr. Singh, that I know he's a busy doctor out over here. Does he plan to go and give his time or volunteer his time over there or not? But over here, what's required the most over there?
So as I said, in first phase, when the water level was really high, that time food, water, sanitary pad, those were the really need of the moment. And now, because the water has reduced in level, but the dengue is spreading a lot. So medical camp we have put 3 medical camps in last 2 weeks. Doctors from PMCH, NMCH, Katihar Medical College have extended their support in huge number, and that is the need of the moment. The medicines we have we have distributed. So that is the need of the moment. And lastly, I would like to conclude that we, from foreign land, we stand with Bihar. And at last, I would like to say 2 lines to all my Biharis over there who are watching out, with a hope that the help will come. That साख हैं तो फूल भी पत्ते भी आएंगे, आज दिन बुरे हैं तो कल अच्छे भी आएंगे।
बिल्कुल आएंगे, बिल्कुल आएंगे। और इससे पहले कि मैं ब्रेक की ओर बढ़ूं, एक ऑडियो विजुअल है। राहुल जैसा बता रहे थे कि उनके ऑन ग्राउंड कुछ वॉलंटियर्स हैं जिनके साथ मिलके काम करते हैं, उनका एक रिएक्शन है जहां पर वो प्रवासी भारतीयों को धन्यवाद कर रहे हैं। प्लीज बेयर विद द ऑडियो क्वालिटी ऑफ दिस वीडियो बिकॉज इट्स बीन जस्ट शॉट। अंडरस्टैंड बिहार में बाढ़ परिस्थिति के दौरान इसको शूट किया गया है, पर वो फिर भी प्रवासी भारतीयों का धन्यवाद कर रहे हैं जिस तरह से उनको सहयोग मिल रहा है। कैन वी हैव द ऑडियो विजुअल प्लीज?
हम लोग को यहाँ पे पानी इतना दूषित हो गया कि पानी से हमारे परिवार का, हमारी दीदी का तबियत बहुत ज़्यादा खराब हो बहुत ज़्यादा परेशान।
दवा आपको कौन कौन सा मिला? दवा सब यहाँ दवा दिखाइएगा तो
ऐसी लोग 3 सेंटी दिया गया है, ORS दिया गया है, और खांसी का सिरप दिया गया है, दिया गया है,
दवा जो यहाँ मिली है, क्या आप सेटिस्फाइड है? मतलब
बिल्कुल।
चलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
आप लोगों का भी बहुत बहुत
फिर जैसा नेक्स्ट टाइम थोड़ा बताया जाए।
जी, एक और ऑडियो विजुअल इसी तरह का जहां पर एक वॉलंटियर उनका धन्यवाद करते हुए। कैन वी हैव दैट ऑडियो विजुअल प्लीज आल्सो?
साथियों को तहे दिल से मैं धन्यवाद करता हूं कि आप लोगों ने भारत की सरजमी से दूर रहते हुए भी भारत के बारे में सोचा। मानवता होने के आप लोग चाहते तो चैन से रह सकते थे, और आप लोग अपने देशवासियों के प्रति जो संवेदना व्यक्त किए हैं, मैं उसके लिए आभारी हूँ। आपकी सहयोग राशि हम तक पहुंच चुकी है।
जी, एक छोटा सा ब्रेक लेते हैं और ब्रेक के बाद बिहार फ्लड्स पर ये बातचीत जारी रहेगी। आप देखते रहिए फोकस लाइव सीजन 2।
I hope it doesn't cost too much. I hope my insurance pays for it. Can you tell me how much this will be?
67.
Sorry. Wait, have you heard about GoodRx? GoodRx finds free coupons to help you save up to 80% on your prescriptions. How? I have no idea. GoodRx. Stop paying too much for your prescription.
घर से दूर पर अपनों से नहीं, इस दिवाली खुशियां मनाएं। अपनों के संग, रॉयल के संग। हैप्पी दिवाली।
किसने की जमानत? अबे तेरी लुगाई ने की है, चल फूट यहाँ से।
तेरी लुगाई ने?
Presenting Shimaru Me, your brand new destination for authentic Indian content. Shimaru Me. Subscribe now.
Welcome back. You're watching Focus Live. Tonight on the program, we are discussing about Bihar floods, and we are in conversation with the members of FIA New York Tri-State and BJANA, the four panelists we have and the guests also in the studio. We are talking to them about the present situation and how these two individual organizations are helping the Bihar flood victims. Dr. Singh, I want to get on straight to you. Do you see yourself visiting Bihar and volunteering your time and giving the help from the medical perspective that's required?
If anybody has seen these videos, they will know that everybody has to contribute. On a personal level, I definitely do visit Bihar. Right now, I'm visiting. No, next few days I'm not visiting, but definitely I'm contributing through our BJANA donation and monitoring that remotely. So I spoke to Rahul yesterday and I found out what they're doing medicine-wise. So as he told already, that the doctor who is monitoring various people who are giving these medications to them, testing them. They do test them for dengue preliminary. If it comes positive, they send them to the hospital.
Right.
So all those things we have spoken, in that regard.
Right. All right. I'll take one more call and I'll get to the audience over here who's with us in the studio. Yes, you're live on Focus Live. Who's this? Where are you calling us from?
This is Dr. Avinash Gupta from Tom's River.
Dr. Gupta, welcome to Focus Live. What's your question or reaction on the Bihar floods?
It is really heartbreaking to see the video images of the floods in Patna. And I have a question for Dr. Anil Singh on the panel, because when the water recedes, there is an increase in communicable diseases. So is BJANA doing anything specifically to prevent this kind of disease?
Yes. So through our organization, we are distributing medicines. We are also giving dengue kits to check the patients who come to the clinic. And yes, we are contributing medicine-wise and testing kits also.
Yeah. All right. We'd like to shift our cameras to the FIA New York Tri-State chairman and the past presidents as well, Srujal Parekh, Ankur Vaidya, and the chairman, Ramesh Patel, and get their quick reactions on, what's their take on the Bihar floods. And of course, as the president, Alok Kumar, has mentioned that prior to the floods, they all visited Bihar, and they had seen a glorified picture of Bihar, and they definitely see a bright future for Bihar. And so let's get their reaction on the whole scenario. Ankur, would you like to comment, please? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Perception-changing visit to Bihar, and I would urge more viewers of TV Asia to go visit Bihar. I think the Bihar Chamber of Commerce had made the arrangements for our delegation to visit, and it was a very enlightening trip for all of us, including Chairman Srujal, the entire team that visited. Himanshu was there with us. So it is very disheartening to see the situation there. And I do understand, coming from an engineering background, that the drainage systems take quite a prolonged time to be in place. There's certain pitches and angles and collection ponds and so on and so forth that needs to be designed. There has to be some percolation that have to be taken into calculation. So there's a process that goes in. But I think the government and in place now should wake up. It's high time that they do. I understand and I agree with Vinay 100% that we cannot hide behind the excuse of the government.
Right.
If we are here, and if there's something that is in our power to do, as an organization and as an individual, we should take the responsibility and execute it without hiding under pretext of government has not done this or this has been happening on a repeated basis. It is a blessing to be in a country where you are away from such things, and in order to reciprocate the blessing, you should help those in need. Having said that, I would also like to urge everybody that is listening to contribute and open their hearts, like Chairman said. And with that notion, I would applaud and commend the work that BJANA has done, and along with the two gentlemen that spoke there, and what they have done on ground there. And FIA is committed and determined to stand next to BJANA and support in a wholehearted way through our efforts and through our checkbooks. With that, thank you, Jai Hind, and please support the effort.
Ankur, very, very aptly, very nicely mentioned. Rameshji, would you like to comment?
Well, I don't have to say anything. The only remarks I would like to make that it should never happen again in the Bihar, because whatever the plan, under civil plan, the drainage system, if it is not completed, should be completed, politicians should divert all the funds coming from the center or from the taxpayer, should be diverted for the right cause. That is our appeal, and BJANA in United States or anywhere in the world should attack on those politicians, finish the damn job.
Yeah. Srujal, would you like to comment?
Because it was a really amazing journey when we went from Banaras to Gaya to Patna. The most amazing thing about it is not just the mindset we had to what Biharis look like, but amazing people. People of Bihar was such a good way. And I tell you one incident, I traveled to the train and I had so many people helping me throughout the train as well. Like any questions, they were answered with very delightfully. So it's not just about Bihar. We are Indian. Let's help all our country people and put them back to their feet. So I urge again to everybody, just do whatever you can to make things better.
All right. Thank you, Srujal. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to first thank you all for coming and being part of tonight's Focus Live. As closing remarks, I'll come to Vinay and Alok. I'll get the reactions from both of you real quick. 40 seconds to both of you, and then we wrap up this conversation.
So let me tell you one interesting thing about the Bihari people. As you said,
keep it 40 seconds.
40 seconds. As you say, good. So Bihari people, there is one unique thing. Either you love them or hate them. You just cannot ignore them. So please don't ignore. Donate as much as you can. Thank you.
Alok.
So Federation of Indian Association always stand in the need of all community members, whether you are from Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Karnataka, or Bengal, anywhere. So I urge, behalf of Federation of Indian Association, please support people who are in need in your motherland. In a Karma Bhumi and Jan Bhumi. So Karma Bhumi, nobody needs your money. In Jan Bhumi, everybody, those who are in real need, please support them. And with that, thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much for coming in and being part of Focus Live. मुझे लगता है कि जैसे कि आलोक ने, विनय जी ने, शशि जी ने और डॉक्टर सिंह ने कहा कि ये वक्त वो नहीं है कि जहां हम ये सोचें कि कौन बिहार से है, कौन पंजाब से है, कौन गुजरात से है. बात ये है कि जो पीड़ित है उसकी सहायता करनी चाहिए. क्या कारण है उसकी तह में ना जा करके. और मुझे लगता है कि आज का एक बहुत बड़ा टेक अवे जो है वो ये कि जो आलोक ने कहा कि अगर प्रवासी भारतीय मिलकर के किसी भी स्टेट में अगर इस तरह की त्रासदी होती है तो वहाँ के चीफ मिनिस्टर को अगर एक लेटर लिखते हैं. मुझे लगता है कि आज की कॉन्वर्सेशन का टेक अवे ये है कि अगर आप FIA न्यूयॉर्क ट्राई स्टेट का रेफरेंस लिखें, BJANA का रेफरेंस लिखें कि दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन टुक प्लेस एंड दिस वाज जॉइंटली दैट वी अपील टू द गवर्नमेंट